After all that, did you think that would stop me? No, not Jaunt Tristram. I have had enough. Enough of your mockery. Enough of your doubt. Enough of this entire roster. I am close, so close to what belongs to me. I will make you pay for this transgression, this farce of a tournament to try and keep me from my Multivania moment. I will not be turned into a jester for your entertainment. You think you know my dreams? I will show you the dream I had when I became a vampire lord. My only dream. So bring me your best. Bring me your worst. Bring me the proud and the forgotten, the pauper and the prince. Bring me this roster at my feet, and I will make use of them as a mountain, and I will climb their bodies after the ladders have long since broken in the match. The storyteller was right about one thing. A new age is dawning, but it will not be the age of heroes, of a golden era. Not Tommy Black, and not the Blue Hood. And you will not be ready. After nightmares quiver, nightmares bring down a darkness on this company, the likes of which shall make even nightmares quiver. I will make you all beg for me to show you the sun as you live under my shadow. You think you know who I am? Let me show you once and for all.
Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to an exciting episode of MNW Warzone. And specifically, let's get it ready for the go-home show for Multivania. We have many exciting matches as we get ready for the biggest show of the year. And we are kicking off the night with the Mega Money in the Big Bank Briefcase match, which so far has been announced that Jaunt Tristram will be participating. But besides that, we have in your main event the Shoot Nation Showdown, a street fight between Jack Abbott and Devin, and whoever loses retires from wrestling. And so much more. It is an exciting night, but we need to get... It's going to be a long one, folks. I promise. It's... Oh boy. So no time like the present. Let's get to ringside for our opening match, the Mega Money in the Big Bank Briefcase match. Here we go.
Your opening match is the Mega Money in the Big Bank. Introducing first, Draco
Representing TPK, he is the Dragon Warrior, Draco Rix, and we will be seeing the rest of TPK in action later tonight. But our first entrant, one of the rookies of MNW, Draco Rex. as he struts around the ring, getting ready for this, a huge opportunity in this rookie's career.
Introducing next, MNW.
He is the wide bastard, Minwanu, who has been making his presence known and has been a fairly consistent thorn in the side of El Albatros. Looking as another rookie to punch his ticket to the big time. And nothing can do that better than the mega money in the big bank briefcase, which can be cashed in at any time for a world title shot, even in the middle of a match. As he makes his way around the ring. A monster of a luchador. So far we have two men in masks. And the question is, will that be a theme tonight?
Introducing next, Leon August.
And so far the answer is yes. Yes, it will, as the Toa Leon Arcaster appears. Leon has been showing some great work recently, including defeating the living nightmare Necrom, which led to a decision about Necroms we'll talk about later.
Introducing next, the Latino B, Mark Mumbo.
Viva la revolution! He fly, he be, he sting. And in the words of my former broadcast partner,
There are bees, Jerry!
the Latino B, Buck Bumble. As he comes down to ringside, and yeah, we are 4 for 4. We know there will be one unmasked person because, again, we know Jean Tristam is in this match. But we have a Toa, a White Bastard, a Dragon Warrior, and a Bee!
Introducing the next combatant, One Chance.
And keeping the streak going, looking for one more chance. One chance. And if he could get the briefcase, imagine what he could do with it. As he is getting stoked for this opportunity.
Introducing next, Seth Jackson.
Well, naturally, our streak is going to be broken by Seth Jackson. Seth, one of the great investigators, a man of justice, a man who doesn't know the word quit, which is hardly the only word he doesn't know. As he gets here, and you know what? I'm sure he knows the rules. I'm sure somebody explained it to him. Get up the ladder, get the shiny thing, Seth.
And introducing next,
And the master of 8,602 moves, representing Hero Time, it's Kane. Former Masked Man, since take the mask off, and of course everyone was really disgusted to find out that he was a handsome devil. Approaching the ring, bringing his technical expertise to the match. And what we of course now know, we are anticipating the one person we all know is in this match and the problems he is bound to bring. But for the moment, let's enjoy the presence of Kane.
And introducing next, John Tristan.
And here he is, folks. He is who you heard at the top of the show, the Vampire Lord, Jean Tristram, representing the Dark Lords. He came up short last week in the finale of the King's Road tournament, being beat by the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black, who goes to Multivania to face the Blue Hood in what is going to be inevitably a double championship match. It's going to be the Nexus Titan champion versus the Multiversal heavyweight champion for all the gold. But for now, that is not what the focus of Jean is. He wants the briefcase. Which, if he gets it, what does that spell for Vania? And we're off, and it's going to be chaos. It's going to be pandemonium. There will be blood. And it is a hell of a field. Rookies, veterans, bees, vampires, dragon sorcerers. a biomechanical man, and so much more. In the ring, Arcaster versus Draco. And Draco Rex having his way, but he now has to deal with the Wide Bastard. And that left him vulnerable to Leon. Meanwhile, outside, Kane doing a twisting neckbreaker on Jaunt. And now looking like he is going to, well, trying to suplex. Why does suplex one while power bomb on Jaunt? And Seth coming for the clothesline. Meanwhile, in the ring, Draco and Minuano just going back and forth. And now it is and now we have 4 men in the ring. Insanity as Seth is going after Draco. Belly to belly from Buck to Juan, or to Jaunt. And now a belly to belly to Kane. Or is that belly to Carapace? I don't know bees very well. And Jaunt going up the ladder, and Draco having none of it, but Draco keeps trying to go after Jaunt, and people keep going after him. Jaunt's got his hands on the briefcase. Wait, everyone! What?
And your winner, Leon Tristan.
Did no one notice the vampire on the ladder? Was there some kind of blood magic going on? Meanwhile, we are hearing from the Blue Hood, who is saying, I look forward to finding out which one of you is going to be lurking over my shoulder. Well, the answer, Hood, is Jaunt. And then we also have from Ignacio Cervantes, that was brief. Okay. By the way, Ignacio, I hope you're getting warmed up. You have a match tonight ahead of the matchup you're going to be facing at Multivania. More about that later. I'm still like, what? The match it was the first ladder. And everyone was so busy beating on each other, they did the deft fingers of a vampire, I guess. Well, anyway, we've got other issues to deal with. I mentioned Ignacio might be, well, you'll see, because we're going to head to ringside now. As we hear from TJ Gable, who has been haunted by El Albatros. All right, let's get this down to brass tacks. Alba, get your lucha ass out here. Because we got, I don't know if you notice, we've got some Multivania business to address. Your family versus my family. 'Cause we are gonna settle this. And I'm a patient man. I'm a very patient man, Alba. 'Cause I know you're back there. I know you want to say something. I know that you would like to put this thing to bed as much as I do. So just get your ass out into the ring so I can say this straight to your mask. And I will not be moving until you do. Well, and here he comes, the Lucha legend, leader of Los Villanos, Ingobernable, El Albatros, who has been a thorn in the side of TJ Gable and all of the Absolute units, blaming them for all the misfortune that has fallen Los Villanos. There he is. All right. All right, I am here, and let's get this over with. We both know, we both heard from Jerry Aldini. We know what is happening at Multiverse. The combined might of Los Villanos Ingobernable against you. Oh no, you do not disrespect the Absolute units like that. Oh, you may call yourself La Familia or whatever, but me, Adonis, and Forrest, we are family. We have the bonds of brotherhood. We grew up together. You're just three guys in masks with a theme. This shows how little you know of the culture of Lucha. How those bonds, the bond of the mask, can grow stronger than even blood. But none of that matters to the point that is going to be driven home at Multiverse. Oh, what point? That you can posture that you, a man past his prime, are desperately holding on to relevancy, while we, the units, represent the future of MNW. The future. You had your moment in the sun, Gable. You held the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship until I took it from you. And your brothers held the Multiversal Tag Belts until they lost those as well. You've had your moment. It is past. Be grateful. The only thing I'm going to be grateful about is the trios match at Multiverse, where we get to collectively kick your asses. And then who knows? Maybe the units will challenge for the trios championship. Prove that we are the strongest unit in the business. Huh. Now that would be amusing. You going after the trios championship. No. There will be a Warzone challenger for that championship, but it will not be the units. It will be Los Familia Ingobernable. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. But first, you've got to get past me and my brothers. And we are going to collectively kick your asses. I don't care if Ignacio got some hoodoo hocus pocus done to him. No, do not disparage Ignacio. He took advantage of an opportunity. He did what was best for Las Familia, Las Vianos. He got the job done, and he will get the job done. You did hear, yes? He is fighting Adonis tonight. Let us see who emerges victorious. And that's what I was saying earlier. In light of the upcoming trios match at Multivania, a match has been made tonight when absolute Adonis Washington will be facing Ignacio Cervantes as a preview of the Los Vianos Ingobernable versus Absolute Units match at Multivania. Oh, and that is going to be it's going to be a night, folks. It's going to be, tonight's going to be crazy, and Multivania is going to be one of the best ever. We are having so many epic matches, both on Warzone and on Flashbang, and in some cases, both. Also, posting on social media, we have Adonis Washington saying, I will be prepared for whatever comes. And I truly believe you will, Adonis. But that is not for now. Now, as the go-home show, we like to showcase wrestlers who've done great, who are worthy of showcasing, but maybe aren't going to be at Vania. Also, just heard from Forrest Wade. So, war it is. Yes, Forrest, apparently it is war. But for now, we are going to, and this is crazy. These are two wrestlers who have been on fire this year, one of whom made a decision that has directly affected Multivania this year. And rather than tease it out any further, let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Osman Gilly.
And your wish has been granted. The Jinn has appeared. Osman Kilik, who won a wish to challenge for the TTV Championship, only to discover his opponent, R. Sawyer, had been brutally attacked before their match, leading him to feel his victory was tainted, and so he relinquished the belt as an act of honor. And that has led to the Multivania match, Sir Uncle Dunk versus Theron Markov. And believe me, we're going to be hearing much more about that later tonight. As he stalks the ring, the traditions of the Jin combined with the traditions of wrestling.
And introducing their opponent, Wonderball.
So anyway, here's Wonderball. Somebody else who's been working very hard to make an impact this year. Given some of that impact has been trying to convince other wrestlers that cheating is the way to go. But for now, it is going to be the big impact. Can he take down a Jin? And we're off. And off the bat, here comes Osman. Wonderball reversing. And, trying to go for the top toe hold. I think he was trying to go for a ban this early. And Keelik is having none of it. Oh, bringing him down again. Going for those submission moves that he does so well. The question is, can he bring down Keelik? Oh, well, maybe he can. But bringing him down and winning the match are two different things. Throwing him down across. And now working the arm. A little tenderization in anticipation of hitting a ban this. And throwing Keelik back in the ring. Oh, snap in the head. And leg sweep by Osman. And can he, getting some splashes in. Going for 3-0. One too many times. Wonderball got out of the way. And twisting neck breaker. And snap suplex on bringing the elbow. And now jumping jawbreaker. And, down he goes. And slamming him down. And 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Wonder Ball play into the crowd. Oh, working the arm again. Tenderizing it for a potential ban this. Oh! Now that arm's been wrenched. Keelik rolls out, Wonder Ball right after him. Oh, and bringing him down. Oh, and Wonder Ball reverses and throws Keelik back in the ring. Only to get a clothesline. And up and over, up and over. And chasing him down. Oh, stomping on him and up. And now, folks, he's going to get him in the camel clutch. It's going to make him humble. Oh, blocked. And, oh, hoisted him up, floated over. And, oh, pushed off by Keelik. And going for a pin. And getting him with that power bomb. Oh, clothesline into the corner. Wonder Ball staying alive, getting Keelik in the corner. And another jumping jawbreaker. And a kick out at 2. And Wonder Ball just every time he thinks he is getting, oh, here he comes. Oh! And Ace with that suplex is going for the elbow. And grabbing him by the, oh, yeah, here we go. Getting him locked down into the ban this.
And your winner, Wonder Ball.
And Wonder Ball with the victory. capping off his season. But we'll have to see how things look for him post Multivania. Can he capitalize on the momentum he's been experiencing? Cameraman, that is the ref shirt. There's been a lot going on vis-a-vis Multivania. And one of the rivalries that I guess has been simmering in the background but became hot recently is a cross-platform rivalry. And by cross-platform, I mean cross-shows, which, by the way, social media post by Graven Allen. By all means, Aldini, have the units rip those trios belts off the club. You'll be doing us a favor. Also, applications for Project Ultimate Alliance do extend to Warzone, just so you all know. All right, well, maybe you should bring that up with the person who is coming down to ringside, because looks like we're going to be having a crossover match at Multivania as we get ready to hear from the Siberian Cyborg, Nice Ice. Well, greetings, Warzone, my loyal fans. It is I, your great leader, Nice Ice. And I have, well, some simple things to say. Something very, very straightforward. And that is, I will be proving the superiority of Siberian technology and enhancements that will far outweigh the East European drugged-up abomination that calls himself Red Star. You know where this ends, Roman, yes? Pain, defeat, exile even. But it has been a long time in coming. Only one of us could possibly come out the victor, and that shall be Nice Ice. So hold on to whatever fragile beliefs you have about you stepping forth victorious against the Siberian Cyborg. For when we clash at Multivania, only ice shall remain. But don't feel bad. All must succumb under the reign of Nice Ice. You are simply the next. Well, that's right, folks. We are going to be having a cross-promotional matchup at Multivania. Nice Ice versus Red Star Roman in a cold front grudge match. As for the drugs thing, I'm not 100% sure that Ice isn't projecting. I don't know what went into the East German Super Soldier program that created lock-in. But it's you know, I don't speculate on these things. I also don't oversee the enforcement policy, the wellness policies over on Friday Night Flashbang. That is completely up to their crew. But we will have to see what happens when we get to Multivania and that matchup. But for right now, we have much more action to prepare for. And as part of that, so apparently I got a little ahead of myself. I made an assumption, and I apologize. I made an assumption about the state of a certain faction here on Warzone. I assumed things had gone by the wayside, that maybe hadn't waysided. And so there, especially with the pending retirement of a member of said team, but I guess until further notice, the Wild Boys are still a thing. And that's on me for making assumptions. And well, the way we're going to deal with that is the most straightforward way we can. Heading down to ringside for some tag team action.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming to the ring, Gorm.
The unstoppable Goliath Barbarian Gorm, representing TPK. We saw his faction mate Draco Rex in the Mega Money in the Big Bank briefcase for as long as it lasted. And now the unstoppable Gorm comes to ringside for tag team action.
And introducing their tag team partner, the Dagger.
And he is the Dwarven Battle Master, the Daggerick. Coming down to ringside for the go-home show for Multivania. And about to face some folks, well, let's be honest, that they have faced many a time in the past. As they prepare for action,
And introducing their opponents, the Wild
That's right. They are still the Wild Boys. Croc 4 and registered Anon. I guess the question remains, if Grizzly Adams is indeed retiring, are they going to stay being the Wild Boys? Or are they going to go back to being OTP? But for now, it is going to be Florida Man and the Cajun Cryptid against the Barbarian and the Battlemaster. I am not 100% sure that anyone in this match is actually human. I still can't get a read on Anon. And honestly, I don't really want to. And up he goes. Oh, into the corner and down goes Anon. And in comes Daggerick. Oh, going on a stomp on Anon, and Anon slipped out. Oh, right in the gullet. These two are just back and forth. And oh, just from corner to corner. And oh, the surprising strength of registered Anon lifting the dagger over his head. And Croc coming in and immediately getting stomped by Daggerick. And oh, bear hug! Gorm got a bear hug on Croc. Oh! Well, that'll break your jaw. And these two going at it all outside. And Croc thrown back in the ring. Oh! Down goes the dagger. And Croc just raining blows. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, and out they go. And the dagger, since Gorm is being dealt with, he went after Anon, and now he and Croc at it as, oh, Croc takes him down. And a twisting neck breaker. And Dagrick now bringing down Croc. Anon going for the tag, but Croc can't get past Dagrick. Reversing the whip. But getting an elbow to get out. Oh, two ships passing in the night and not hitting each other. Not quite a dragon screw, folks, just for the record, for those who keep track. And finally, here comes in Florida Man against the Goliath. Oh, Anon floated over. And now tagging back in Croc. And Gorm leaving Croc in a heap, bringing back in the dagger. And Croc, I think, was trying to get up for the tag. Oh, and maybe he'll still do it after that gut punch. Or he'll go outside. And Croc is getting a reminder that Dagrick, despite his bulk, is a cruiserweight. And now that he has done some damage, in comes Gorm. Oh, missing the clothesline. Croc ducked. Oh, and getting him with a knee. And Croc showing his years of in-ring experience. Anon. Oh, getting the knee. Broken over the knee. Oh. And now, Gorm in the wrong part of town. Hot tag to Dagrick. Oh! And Anon hit him with a drive. I think he hit him with the Dwarven driver. And now slamming Gorm onto the apron. Oh, going for that elbow, but nobody was home. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what's going to happen? No, it was not a count out, thank goodness. But now we are about to see the bloody end. Broken up by Daggerick. Oh, and getting hit. An incident report followed by some stomps on the arm. Oh, and I think he was going for another bloody end only to get headbutt. And going for a hesitation suplex. And now getting body slammed. And in comes Croc. Oh! Going for the kick, but Daggerick shrugged that off. And going for the pin. Kick out at 2. And now, the Dwarven Driver. Broken up by Anon. But Daggerick. Oh, I think he was setting up for Book of Grudges, blocked by Croc. And now, he might have been setting up for a feeding frenzy. And Gorm gone down him, and here comes Daggerick. And was bringing him over, but Croc fights free and bounces him off the ring post. Both back in the ring under the count. And, Croc just bringing the pain to the dwarf. But, Daggerick gets out and, roll up into. And now that he has crashed down, can Daggerick take advantage? And hoisted up and for the Horde. And a kick out at 2. And up top he goes. Oh, this is not looking good for Croc. Oh, hammer strike. Hot tag 2-0, Anon. And he gets the strike meant for Croc. And punch to the back of the head. Two. Oh, another kick out at 2. And Anon taking his time. Being very measured and not at all insane. And now setting up for another bloody end. And going for the pin. Broken up by Gorm before even a 1 count. And whipping Anon into his own corner. Oh, neck breaker. And as Croc and Dagger, oh, feeding frenzy. And now that he is feasted on Dwarf, getting Daggerick into the wrong part of town. And a corner assisted kick, and here comes Anon. Oh, who was just running circles around Daggerick and got pushed off for his trouble. All right, and running right into that cross body. Oh, Anon floating over. Anon, I was thinking about jumping from all the way uptown, then decided to go after Gorm instead. And now going after Daggerick with another Dwarven driver. A jawbreaker on Florida Man. And back into the ring goes Daggerick. Just beating the count and neck breaker. This is an insane, brutal match.
And your winners, the Wild Boys.
And the Wild Boys managed to get the victory. It's really not been a great night for TPK, if we're being honest. But that is so much going on tonight. Well, now we have a lot of matches coming up at Multivania, a lot of titles on the line, including the newly minted, well, not newly minted, it's been around for a while now, it's been around for over a year, the Underworld Championship, currently held by Sasquatch Wing. And Squatch will defend his Underworld Championship against Malice Prime. And ahead of that matchup at Multivania, let's actually hear from Sasquatch Wing.
Earth. For billions of years, Earth had lived, grown, changed, gave birth to life, cells, fish, lizards, birds, rams, Sasquatch. List goes on. Even after plagues and disasters and maybe one or two huge rocks from space, Earth and life did just fine. Until human came to be. That on its own, not of concern, but when man made machine, that's when all started to go to fertilizer. Air turns to smoke, rivers turn to gunk, garbage all over, and chunks of earth ripped out to make wounds that bleed black blood. All to make more machines to do more of the same. Now those who make machines become machines to the machines. Machines to save our lives. Machines to humanize. Point is, Malice Prime think his steel, his technology to be superior to the heart and soul that is life. Yet, for billions of years, life did fine without humans, without machines, without Malice Prime. Now, Malice Prime wants to prove that so-called superiority by ripping the Underworld Championship from Sasquatch Wing at Multivania. The roar of Sasquatch Wing will not be the roar of pain, but the roar of defiance. This one is Sasquatch Wing. This one is the might and the will of pure life and refuses to fall to this main event machine. In the end, Malice Prime is made of Earth. Like humans and machines have done to Earth, this one will rip Malice Prime asunder and spill his black blood all over the canvas.
And as if that weren't enough, there's Squatch in the ring. He has more to say. This one feel calmer than when message made, but point remains. Malice must be stopped. Machine cannot be allowed to overcome natural world. Airs must be free, waters must be clean. Life must remain and find way. And this one will be champion of that life with last breath. So Malice Prime, prepare to feel the big strength of Sasquatch Wing at Multivania. Okay, this is interesting. That, folks, is the music of Grizzly Adams. We just saw his team, the Wild Boys, in action, defeating TPK. Now, what does Grizzly want coming out to confront Sasquatch Wing? This could get interesting. Sasquatch Wing, you and I have clashed many times over the years. We have fought. Times we have bled. But I want you to know one thing. In this moment, at this time, in this place, Grizzly Adams is in your corner. This one appreciate that. This one confused Grizzly Adams. You, Grizzly Man, come to usually cause big pain to Sasquatch Wing. Never on Sasquatch Wing's side. Why now? Well, that is very simple. My time, Sasquatch Wing, is at a close. Unlike Chasley, I accept this, and I understand that there is a time to move aside and let someone else take over. And it is, well, that is why I come. Is the way of nature. There is a time, there is a season. There is growth, and there is decay. There is youth, and there is old age. Sasquatch Wing understand this cycle very well. Yes, I knew you would, but there is another factor that must be taken into consideration, and that factor, Sasquatch Wing, is legacy. For if the werebeast is gone, there still needs to be a wild man in the woods to haunt them. Ah, Sasquatch Wing, understand the words of Grizzly Man. Grizzly Man, go away. Grizzly Man, turn time of beast over to Sasquatch Wing. Sasquatch Wing understands. I knew you would. You have that wisdom. I've always known it. It just was troublesome before, but in these waning days, I have come to appreciate it. So, Sasquatch Wing, go forth and defeat the metal monster. Show that always nature finds a way. Sasquatch Wing, do this. At first was doing it just for self, just to prove, but understand now, with the words of Grizzly Man, that there are other things at stake, others to be represented. I thank Grizzly Man for this insight. Sasquatch Wing, promise Grizzly Man that Sasquatch Wing will do proud by nature, do proud by Grizzly Man, and do proud by the living, breathing world. Boy, you know, I expected to see a lot of things in my time. That one was not even close. But I guess we have it for sure. It is the, you know, it's like the song says, to every season, turn, turn, turn. And that is what we are doing here now in MNW Warzone. Grizzly Adams has said his time is coming to a close, that it is, as he has put it, the end of days. Although his partner, Chaz Lee, has very much been saying he prefers to burn out than fade away. And another time that must come is this time at this moment, because, folks, it is the go-home show for Multivania, and we have so much more action to bring to you, but at this time and in this place, we have to take a commercial break. So after this, we will be back with more tag. Well, we're going to be, actually, no, it won't be tag. We will be back with a grudge match. And what greater grudge is it than former friends turned enemies? We'll see you after the break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available on decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back. And this next matchup, there is a saying in wrestling, it is a truth. I know it well. I have lived it during my career. And that truth is, there is no more bitter enemy than a former friend. We are going to see that tonight in our main event when Jack Abbott faces Devin in a loser retires match street fight. But we are also going to see it right now in the wreckage that was once the team known as Troll Train. As we are about to see Johan Mjoln face Tiki the Troll. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Tiki the Troll.
He is getting on the Troll Train. It is Tiki the Troll. Tiki was a Flashbang original. First encountered Johan Mjoln as opponents in the original 64-man tournament. Became teammates as the Troll Train. Tiki and the Bad CG Ghost, along with the Punk Master Ghost, joined Johan when he came over to Warzone. Then things went poorly.
And introducing their opponent, Johan Mjoln.
And it all went bad when Johan had a shift in attitude, becoming an arrogant bastard of a demigod. And now, well, he stands alone because he's driven away all his friends, including Tiki. And they are having this match on the Go Home show for Multivania. For what could possibly be the final time. And they're off. And Johan, using his superior strength, gains an immediate advantage. And right into a cap crusher. That is, interestingly, how Tiki beat Johan in their first matchup. Is he stretching his nose? Oh, and out goes Johan, courtesy of Tiki. These two have been friends for years, dating all the way back to the beginning of Flashbang. And that, folks, was the year 2019. And oh! And now we are here, bitter rivals. Tiki, can he keep the pressure on Johan, but can he keep it on and still win the match? That's the question. And on the 8 count, Johan gets back in the ring. The match continues. Oh, float over by Tiki. These two going back and forth. They know each other so well. And slam, the elevation on Tiki. And just choking the life out of him. And, hoisting him up and hung out to dry. And, trying to slam him in, but, well, there he goes. Now, Tiki trying to bring Johan over. Is he going to be able to get some momentum going now? And yeah, clothesline with authority. And Tiki going up top. Johan gets back in the ring. And, discus punch! Oh, I know that music. That is the other member of the expanded Soul Train still around. That is the Punk. Oh no! That's the bad CG Ghost! We haven't seen him in years! Oh, only a 1 count, but surprise attack by the bad CG Ghost. And now, hammer and blows. And outside. Wait, no! Wait, how is it? Wait, what happened here? Johan manages to get some chair shots in. While the ref apparently is... Oh, the ref was out of action. I mean, fortunately, he's functionally immortal, but still. But Johan was able to do some damage with that chair while the ref was out. Johan back in the ring, Tiki following after, but Tiki has had his bell rung at least a bit. You can see him on wobbly feet. And now he whipping Tiki into the corner. And head into the turnbuckle. Now, just bloodied and hammering him. Tiki is in a bad way and has been after that chair attack, although now he is trying to fight his way back. Whipped into the corner. Oh, and here it is. Oh, no, not this. Jotun's Bane. Jotun's Bane. Followed by... Oh, no. That tilt-a-whirl slam was one thing, but I can see what's about to happen here. Ragnarok!
And your winner, Johan.
And thus does the Son of Thunder, even with the assist from the bad CG Ghost. Still, Tiki the Troll cannot overcome the might of the demigod. Well, the next thing we got to cover, earlier tonight, we saw Osman Killick, who, as I said at the time, chose to relinquish his TTV championship because he did not want it under such tainted circumstances. We decided, we being myself and the brass, to leave it up to chance. We spun a wheel and 2 names came up. And those 2 names were Theron Markov and Sir Uncle Dunk. And they have been since. It's been interesting as they are heating up to be rivals in this. How interesting? We got a recording. I think this was recorded by Uncle. Anyway, Phyllis, play the tape.
Christ, what a long day. Hey, Evie, when do you want me to start?
Hello, Theron.
What the fuck are you doing in my living room? Where's my wife?
In the dining room waiting for dinner. What kind of deplorable man do you think I am? I just told her I'm an acquaintance from work who was wondering if I could stay for a while.
God damn it! Now she's not gonna let you leave until you eat, you son of a—
I heard it was a rib roast you're making. I haven't had one of those since I lost my fortune. Can't wait.
Speaking of ribs, did that little surprise I left in your locker give you the ass kicking I was hoping for?
Sadly, yes. I don't know how you found that drop hole, but now I can't open my locker without a small cat child popping out, flipping me the bird, and punching me in the nose.
Serves you right.
Oh, like you haven't done things just as bad as the laxative stunt, if not worse.
At least I admit an asshole. Not going out being a changed man while doing stupid shit like that. What are you even gonna do with the TTV belt? Use it to get the heavyweight belt back and let it go to your head again?
I have my plans for it. You're really only thinking of a heavyweight shot with it?
Aside from hoping Hood keeps it long enough I can kick the shit out of him at the same time, absolutely. When I'm champion, I'm gonna make Warzone's life miserable.
Oh, like you don't do that just by existing.
Look, everything I do is either for money or to get back at someone who pissed me off. You've gotten off easy for doing shit way worse than I've ever done. You try a hostile takeover of a company to turn it into your personal playground and everyone's supposed to forgive you just because you lost your money and feel bad about it? Fuck off. In Multivania, I'm gonna get that belt and kick you off the roof of the goddamn stadium!
Oh? Like how the Outlaws got kicked off Flashbang?
Somebody ought to belt you in the mouth. But I won't. I won't. The hell I won't.
Oh, we're doing this alright then! Go!
Yeah, apparently we never got to pot roast. But we've got more to go on that one, and by that I mean we have Sir Uncle Dunk waiting in the ring. Hello, everyone. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying the go-home show. And, oh, we're all looking forward to Multivania. I know I am. It's a big night for me. It's been a rough year. It's been a long year. It's been a journey. Trying to remember what a deplorable bastard I was last year. And this journey of self-improvement has been, arduous, yes, but fulfilling. And I feel I'm finally truly becoming an actual wrestler rather than a rich man who likes to beat on people. Honestly, after losing my fortune, this has ultimately become the happiest year of my life. I mean, this means more to me than even winning the Multiversal Championship. It's hard to... I don't know if I can explain it if you haven't gone to the depths I did. so empty, so soulless, and to suddenly discover, no, wait, there's a world out there. Well, this was predictable. I guess Sunday dinner shouldn't surprise me that there'd be more. His opponent for the TTV belt at Multivania, Theron Markov. All right, first off, you ruined Sunday dinner. I was really looking forward to that roast. And now you're coming out here spewing your, oh, I'm so much better, I'm happier than... Listen here, Uncle. I am sick of hearing about you climbing out of the depths. I have been climbing for far longer than you have. Really? Because it seems to me, rather than climbing, you've been wallowing in the muck. You've been wallowing in depravity and wallowing in, well, just, self-indulgence. What are you climbing for, Theron? The only reason it seems like I'm wallowing is because I'm being held down by a system that I refuse to bow to. I am going after that multiversal championship because, well, you ain't no underdog, Uncle. I am the underdog, and this is my underdog story. Oh, that's, now, you know what? I remember what it was like to be a bastard, and I'm calling bullshit. That sounds like trying to paint yourself as the victim while you're really just being the bully. Believe me, I wrote that book. I know it well. Well, let me give you then a hearty fuck you. I have had to fight for everything, to prove myself, to deal with the bastards that hold me down, and I'm not going to let anyone take this moment from me, and especially not you. No, I get it. It's all about you. You have suffered more than anyone ever has. Oh, woe is Theron with a beautiful wife and actual good friends and just enjoying pissing everyone off. I get it. Well, get this! And, folks, this is the predictable part of the moment. They're just brawling, but come Multivania, they are going to face one another for the TTV Championship, which, of course, has the prestige of being a belt, but also has the little extra nuance of if you can successfully defend it 7 times, you earn the gift of chaos, which is a guaranteed multiversal heavyweight shot should you relinquish the belt. Oh, clothesline! Now, they're wanting to go at it right now, but they need to save something for day 1 of Multivania when they are going to face each other for the TTV Championship. So, you know what? who knows what they're going to be doing to each other between now and Multivania. I am sure this could make the week-long battle between Johan Mjoln and Gorm pale in comparison. I'm just thankful they've kept everyone else out of the collateral damage. Well, you know, maybe not the Markov family Sunday dinner. Things happen. All right, we now have more tag team action. Two prominent teams that will not be at Multivania, although we are still waiting to hear. And apparently we'll get an announcement after this match to shed some light on the Multiversal Heavyweight title match. But before we do that, we have to do this. Two prominent teams about to face each other in tag team action. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, VIP.
There they are, VIP, Suplex Sam and the richest man in the multiverse, the VI Pharaoh, Azir Taran. And they are coming out. I'm sure Taran would love to be at Vania. But that is not to be this year.
And introducing their opponents, the Night's Watch.
Alistair, what are they doing? They're wearing replicas of the tag belts. Somebody's got to, they went to Totally Tyler's titles. They're no longer the tag champions. They lost those belts to Hero Time. But I think they're wearing them because Alistair was convinced they were going to have the tag belts at Multivania. And I think he's making a point. Well, here they are. These two teams shut out of the tag action this year. And, Alistair whipped into the corner, wrong part of town. Oh, and fighting his way out. And, suplex Sam hoisting him over his head. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a suplex because he's suplex Sam. Instead, breaking him over his knee, and now in the VI Pharaoh. Oh, and slamming Alistair into the ref. Azir Taran, one of the top, if not the top technical wrestler in the business. But up against the hardcore hound, the king of Laveria, Alistair Evergreen. Oh! And some double team action as Gunnar Birch comes in. And Birch going up top and shoulder checking Azir from all the way uptown. As we had stated before, one of the things that can on the Go Home show showcasing great teams that didn't quite make the Multivania cut. And that includes these two. And Gunner and Ozir. Oh, Ozir whips him into the corner. And working the arm. Ozir Turan's specialty is arm submission. Wearing down his opponent's arms. Meanwhile, Suplex Sam, well, I think you can guess his specialty. Oh, and whipping him into the ropes and hip toss. And with the assist from Alistair. And with that tag, Alistair, driving him down. The Dark Driver. And a suplex by Sam. And hoisting up the Hardcore Hound, Enziguri. So folks, so far tonight we have seen a bee, a werewolf, a dragon, a Goliath, a dwarf, whatever the hell Registered Anon is, and now a werewolf. And raking his face on the ropes, Alistair Evergreen does not play nice, as he hits another Dark Driver. And he hits Wonderland. And a kick out at 2 by Sam. And now bringing in Gunner. And Sam rolls out of the ring. Oh, against the steel steps, those unforgiving steel steps. Just bringing the pain to Sam, and now heading back into the ring. Leaving Sam a heap outside. Oh, but avenged. But Sam is having a hard time recovering. Wait.
And your winners, the Night Watch.
Well, I guess we saw what the Night Watch thought about that. Galaxy Brain Tactics. But nonetheless, a victory for the Night's Watch. And I am sure they are looking to make a comeback in the new season. But folks, while we ponder those happenings, we have to consider what else is going on. We have so much happening this year, this show, Multivania, and one of the great questions, now that Adrian Driscoll won his match against Eustace J. Paragon, he gets to name a tag partner, whoever he wants, and he and that mystery partner will go up against Hero Time for the tag team belts. And you just know that when you're dealing with Adrian Driscoll, there's gonna be a swerve. Well, let's head down to ringside and find out. Now, I know what y'all thinking. The old Adrian Driscoll is gonna do something dark and twisted to get his partner for the match and do something to really mess with Hero Time. And folks, you all wound me by thinking that I am such a depraved individual. But on the other hand, who am I to deny the people what they want and what they expect? So yeah, I am going to name my partner right now to face Hero Time for the Multiversal Tag Team Championship, and I got the best partner possible in mind. At Multivania, Adrian Driscoll will team with the Multiversal Ant to face Hero Time for the Multiversal Tag Team Championships. I want to win something multiversal, I'm going to bring someone multiversal. That's just logic. Well, not surprising, the man that Driscoll just named as his tag partner is coming down to ringside, but I don't think he's happy. Multiversal Ant is a member of Hero Time. Driscoll just named a member of Hero Time to fight Hero Time. And we're about to hear from, well, I guess now one of the number one contenders for the tag belts. Adrian Driscoll, you malfeasant. Why are you making me face my compatriots in Hero Time? What dark plan are you enacting that you are making me your pawn? And why do you think I will go along? Well, Ant, those are some good questions. First off, let's be honest. What better way to punish the self-proclaimed heroes than taking their newest, their youngest member, and turning him into a weapon against them? Because, again, got to get past this hero bullshit. We are wrestlers, Ant. This is a wrestling company. We are here to wrestle. That is not the point. We, in Hero Time, are champions of the oppressed. The heroes that all look up to, and you would make me turn against my fellows. Well, I say to you, foul fiend, nay, I will not do it. Well, you see, that's where you got a little problem, because two things. First off, I had a deal with Eustace J. Paragon saying you will do it. And B, I had a little talk with the brass, and it has been agreed that I get to choose anyone, and should they not participate, well, there will be repercussions. Well, now we see it. You're going to make me fight my fellows under duress. You are going to try and bend my arm, bend my will. And nay, I will not have it. You have nothing over me. Well, you see, that's where you're wrong. Because I talked to the brass about what it would be if you don't cooperate. And the answer is, if you do not participate and do your best at Multivania, the brass is going to sanction you and suspend you for unsportsmanlike conduct. For a deal was made, and you don't get just to throw the match. Huh, now you're bringing my honor into it. I would never throw a match. Ah, damn you, Adrian Driscoll. You have me trapped between Silas and Charybdis. It is a horrible situation I find myself in, for my honor as a champion is being used against me. Well, that's a little overblown. I'm just saying, you want to stay in good standing as a wrestler here in MNW, you just got to be my tag team partner and do all you can to help me win those Multiversal Tag Team Championship. But look at it this way. You win, a member of Hero Time's still going to hold the tag belts. He's just going to be partnered with me. What a dark day this is in the annals of the Multiversal Ant. I will play your wicked game, Adrian Driscoll. But understand that while you may reap benefits, you will also reap what you sow. All right, that is, yeah, I was expecting a lot of things. Not that. I thought he might pull out an old timer. I thought he might pull someone powerful. I don't know, somebody who wants to get even with Hero Time for some things. There's people out, maybe a Dark Lord. But no, he's pulled one of Hero Time's own. Also, I've got a message out here on social media from, of all people, R. Sawyer, who sent me a message saying, you should come to Sunday dinners, Jerry. They're quite nice. Look, Theron and I don't have that kind of relationship. And that'd just be weird. And besides, next Sunday dinner before Multivania, I'm going over to Mama Wade is hosting Trixie and I and JJ for dinner. So, yeah, we got plans. But thank you. Anyway, so that is the match for Multivania. Multiversal Ant and Adrian Driscoll to take on Hero Time. Now, our next matchup was one promised earlier this evening because at Multivania there will be a trios match. The Absolute Units versus Los Villanos Ingobernable. And next match, one member of each team will face off in singles competition. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Adonis Washington.
There he is, folks. Absolute Adonis Washington. Representing the Absolute Units. And he and his team, his brothers, will face Los Villanos Ingobernable at Multivania.
And introducing their opponent, Ignacio Cervantes.
And now he has to face the mad genius of Los Villanos, the social outcast, Ignacio Cervantes. This is going to be a hell of a matchup. And we're off. As these two go at it, and Washington is fighting for his family, Villanos, or Cervantes fighting for his familia. And these two, well, it's going to be an interesting matchup. They're both great wrestlers. And, oh, raining some blows on the social outcast. Adonis going up and, oh, knocking him out of the ring. And Cervantes, problem is, Cervantes always does really well outside the ring. Bringing him up. Oh, and there he goes. But the count goes on. We're up to a 7 count. Somebody should think about getting in the ring. And both race into the ring. And I think Cervantes had some plans for maybe a nacho storm, but instead got pummeled by Washington. And folks, this is your penultimate match. And as stated, these two will face each other at Multivania as part of a trios match. Oh, nobody home! Classic Ignacio. And going for the pin. Kick out at 2. And now getting him lined up. Keeps trying to set him up, and Adonis keeps moving. And now getting him in that tequila sunrise.
And your winner, Ignacio Cervantes.
And I guess Ignacio found just the right leverage. Making Adonis tapped. Is that going to be a foreshadow of Multivania? That is that. The next time those two will see each other is at Mania. Now I have one last, I have a social media post coming out from Adrian Driscoll, who's saying, I know I chose the best partner possible to help me take those tag championships. Hero time. I'll see you and my partner at Multivania. Those titles will be free. Well, there you have it, folks. And with that, we are getting near the end, but we aren't done yet. We have to hear from somebody who's going to be having a very interesting matchup at Multivania. A member of our roster who, honestly, we haven't actually seen in a while because he's been busy trying to ensure he gets the match he is owed. I'm, of course, speaking of the unknown soldier, Sergeant Major Payne. Hey, Warzone, I know you guys haven't seen me for a while. Unless you've been also watching Flashbang, where I've been trying to get my title shot. And I got to be honest, it's good to be home. Glad to see the whole crowd, see my friends backstage, but I got bigger fish to fry, don't I? Because I'm going to make you all a promise right now. I am going to bring the Big Oof title back to Warzone. Not the Big Roof. I'm going to call it by its proper name, you asshole, Martin. And I want my presence to be known, even if the company refuses to put me on TV for months. So here's what I want you all to know. I'm going to get the belt. I'm going to bring it home. And then I'm going to do what I did back in the day. I'm going to be the people's champion again. And that is a promise. Now, and I know I wasn't on TV a lot even before this all happened. I guess they decided I needed some training time to get ready. But whatever. I'm going to get my championship back. I'm going to bring it back here to Warzone where it belongs. And then I'm going to get to work. I don't even care if they're going to book me into dark matches to defend it. I'm going to defend it, and I'm going to do it proud. And that is a promise. I swear we were not intentionally keeping you off of TV. It's just how the booking was working. You know how these things can be. Something, it goes in waves. It wasn't intentional. Well, before we get to our main event, I have one more social media post. This is from Adrian Driscoll's partner at Vania, the Multiversal Ant, saying the Multiversal Ant is, for once in his life, peeved. The Multiversal Ant cannot arrive soon enough. I'm sorry, the Multivania Ant cannot arrive soon enough. God, teach me to skim my readings. All right, well, that is the vow of the Multiversal Ant, Adrian Driscoll's tag team partner at Multivania. And this leaves us with one last match. And it's a doozy. We saw a former friend against former friend earlier tonight in Tiki the Troll versus Johan Mjoln. But this is even more so. These are old friends, old partners. These are Shoot Nation. And they are fighting not just because they're mad at each other. They are fighting for survival in a street fight. And the loser has to retire from wrestling one way or another. Tonight, we are seeing the end of Shoot Nation. And there is nothing left but to do it. It is time for your main event. Everyone say it with me. Let's do this.
The following match is a street fight match and is your main event. Introducing first, Jack Abbott.
The Scorpion, Jack Abbott, former training partner of the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. And he has not been happy with how Devin has been comporting himself and is now looking to put his friend down once and for all. No more bitter an enemy than a former friend. And this is going to be street fight rules. There will be brutality.
And introducing their opponent, Devin.
And Devin. Folks, Devin is known for a lot of things, but one of them, the main one, in fact, is his hustle. He's always looking for an angle. He doesn't let defeat get him down. He just looks for the next way to boost himself up. He has been a constant presence, and Abbott feels that in his goal to get the job done, he has left his partner behind, and that has led to this moment when only one of them will be left. And we're off, and right away, Devin taking Jack to the ropes. Oh, running bulldog. Like I said, no more bitter an enemy than a former friend. Jack trying to weaken those legs, soften him up for the scorpion's tail. And snake eyes! One, two. Kick out at 2. Both of them outside and a weapon. Here we go. It is a street fight. There is no DQ, no count out. This is all allowed, all legal. And Abbott bringing the pain back to Devin. Oh! But Devin, and it shouldn't be a surprise, he's going for the hustle. He's going for the action. He is going for the win because he does not want his career ending after this. But one of these two will retire after this match. What is, even though the shovel is out there, Devin has decided he wants to get something new, and he's got a chair. As said earlier, perfectly legal. This is a street fight, but Abbott's gaining an advantage. Bringing him down. Oh, rake in the eyes, and testicular pugilism. And Devin being thrown back into the ring. And a hockey stick. Hockey, if you're not familiar with the sport, it's soccer on ice with a puck. And there he is, getting him in the STF. Devin looking for, he sees the remain of the hockey stick and decides maybe he can find something better. And a kendo stick. And the pain he is bringing to his former partner. Oh, and here he goes. Abbott trying to lock in the Scorpion's tail, and he manages to do so, but can't hold it. Looking for a new weapon. In this case, a table. Well, that's going to take it to a new level. Now, it's not a table match. Putting him through it won't end the match. It also won't feel good. Oh, he suplexed him onto the table. Abbott currently has the upper hand. And now, using the ropes. Oh, I was wondering what he's going to do. He's bringing in the steps. Those unforgiving steel steps. And, Devin, now with the upper hand, can he take advantage? Jack in the corner. And again with the chair. And using the table as a weapon and now setting it up. Wait, no! Oh no, the table is on fire! I repeat, the table is on fire! And Abbott has been bounced off of the flaming table. And, this is not good. Getting him up. Oh, but Abbott goes over onto the outside rather than onto the flaming table. Back in the ring. And, here we go. Hoist. Was trying to hoist him up. Reversed by Abbott. Abbott is not ready to go that easily. And Devin might be hoisted by his own flaming table. Oh! Well, not yet. Now these two are just trading blows by table firelight. The table has fallen and gone out. Abbott is bringing himself back up. Meanwhile, Devin resetting up the table and reigniting the fire. He has a plan, but Abbott is just too strong to pull it off on. The brutality is unprecedented. But again, Devin just can't seem to hoist him up. He's a little too solid. And a belly to belly. And DDT. And a shoot cutter. And now it is just the question, who can put the other down? Abbott is bloodied and bounces off that burning table. I think he singed his face. And again, he can't quite hoist up the Scorpion. And Abbott trying to get him to submit. Devin won't. And Abbott trying to take advantage of the flaming table and put Devin through it. And, finally gets Abbott hoisted up, and, I thought he was going through the table. I was wrong. Again, he can't get him up. And Devin goes through the flaming table. Oh my God, could this be it? Abbott getting him in the arm bar. This could be the end of the Hustler's career. Wrenching his neck. Whipped into the corner. Going up. And no! Shoot cutter from the top!
And your winner...
Well, and there you have it, folks. Devin is the winner. Devin's career is safe, and goodbye, Jack Abbott. And despite such a big victory on the main event at the go-home show for Multivania, I know damn well come tomorrow he's going to be in my office going, what's next? And, okay, you can hear me? You're not at Multivania. All right, that's the one thing. You got the go-home show main event. We'll talk after the Vania break. Now, normally, that would be after such an epic match with career-ending ramifications. We'd be done. But we're not out of time. we got one last thing that has to happen. Because we have one thing we haven't heard enough about yet. Thanks to last week's Kings Road Tournament finale. And that is, we have to hear from one of the men in our main event, the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Right, let's get something straight, because I'm getting bloody sick of this. I'm out here to prove I don't need a handout. That I don't need somebody to give me an opportunity. I am the only honest fighter left in MNW. And even with all the scheming and plotting amongst the worst of them, I will prevail in being the first ever to have held both world titles. Take that, Helix Sucks. And it comes as I already hold the Nexus Titan Championship. I'm going to be Tommy Two Belt. And I am going to assure my place on the MNW Mount Rushmore. Just see if I don't do it. And the only thing that stands between me and glory, the Blue Hood. Who apparently heard him. Here he is, folks, your multiversal heavyweight champion, member of Hero Time, who's having a very weird night tonight. The Blue Hood. Well, let's hear these two will be your main event of night one of Multivania. You know, Tommy, I want to be honest with you. I do respect you. I respect your willingness to be honest. But you got to admit, sometimes you just need to dig your hands into the filth and get your knuckles bloody to do what's right for the world, for the business, for yourself. Yeah, I keep hearing this. Look, you get in, you have a match, you do the job. It's all about wrestling. It's all about getting in there and proving who's the best. And that doesn't have to be getting dirty. That just has to be getting good. Yeah, well, trust me when I tell you, you have not seen the things I've seen. You can't know what a man's been through until you walk a mile in his hat. But I'm going to make you a promise right now, Tommy. I promise that Multivania Night 1, well, what I have for you, what the hell do I care? What the hell do I care about what you have for me? I'll tell you what I care about, mate. I care about having the main event, having one of the greatest matches of all time, and claiming the Multiversal title. Well, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to say, Tommy, that I, the Blue Hood, swear to make Multivania Night 1 the worst night of your life. I am going to take you to depths you didn't know existed. Yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard it from Beta. I've heard it from vampires. I've heard it from bastards. I've heard it from demigods. Shit, I've heard that so much, I'm kind of sick of it. And I promise you this. I'm gonna beat the living hell out of you. Well, just so we're clear then. No quarter, no mercy. We're going to go, and there's a good chance one of us is not going to be able to stand up at the end of the night. But one thing is sure, one of us is going to walk out as a grand champion. Oh, that? Yeah, that, mate, you can be assured of. Come the end of night one of Multivania, it's going to be glorious. And I promise you, it's going to be me having that glory. So, what I suggest is we take the rest of our time between now and then and get ready. Because it's going to be a night to remember. We are going to put on the best main event Multivania has ever seen. Better than what TJ and Uncle Dunk did last year. Well, there you have it. And those will be your combatants at Multivania in the main event. And folks, that's it for the night, but I have one last little thing for you.
Don't you just...
And that is, let's look at some of the matches we already had for Multiverse. No, it's not everything. I'm not speaking for everything on Flashbang. They still have one more show. But what we have... Well, first off, we have Los Villanos Ingobernable versus the Absolute Units in a grudge match. Then we have Necrom versus Khan in an Inferno match. Then, as we learned tonight, the Multiversal Ant and Adrian Driscoll versus Hero Time, Eustace Paragon and Power Surge for those Multiversal Tag Team Championship. And then Malice Prime versus Sasquatch Wing for the Underworld Championship. Sir Uncle Dunk versus Theron Markov for the TTV Championship. R. Sawyer versus Zeta in a scrapyard brawl. Tommy Black and the Blue Hood double champion showdown. Hang on a second, folks. I had some more matches in there. Sometimes things don't refresh. Give me a second. Because we have two more. I guess the cards just aren't going to play, unfortunately, unless I can figure this out. Because we also have Nice Ice versus Red Star Roman. And we have Sergeant Major Payne versus the Bully Dog for the Big Oof Championship. And that is your matches for Multivania that we have, that we can talk about right now. As for anything else, we are out of time. So we will see you at Multivania, and until then, I've been your host, Jerry Aldini. Good night.